The number one mistake that people make during a solar install. That's the video for today. So I'm going to give you the number one reason, and also I'm going to give you how to save yourself from it, and I will also tell you the places where solar installers skimp so that they can basically save money, and that leads to a lot of problems for you in the long run. During a solar install, the number one mistake that people are making is they select the wrong solar installer. People think that solar installation is very simple. You just have to take some panels and take a inverter, and that's it. You can do anything with it, it's going to yield the same. That's what people think. But there is a science behind it, and you need to select an experienced installer who has already done it, who has a lot of successful projects. People think that it is very simple. I can just take any quality of solar panel and it's going to yield. No, the yield actually increases with the quality of solar panels used, the quality of the inverter used, and also how it is integrated. It's not just connecting, it is how it is connected, because there is a science behind it. Now don't take this wrong. Don't think that I'm saying use me, use my company. I'm saying select a reputed solar installer. So what happens is people go out there in the market, and this is the only place I've seen it. This is the only market where I've seen people just go out and buy the cheapest product available. When you go to buy a phone, do you go and buy the cheapest product available, or do you go and find the most value for money proposition for you? You normally buy the most value for money proposition for you, and that's what you select. When you buy a car, do you go and say that give me the cheapest car in the market? No. Normally you are going to say, okay, this is the best value for proposition for me, and this gives me much more value for my money. So this is my budget. This is what I'm going to select. But during a solar installation, people go and select the cheapest thing out there. That is what they select. This is puzzling to me. You're investing into your house. Your house might be worth 1 crore or 2 crores, and you're not even ready to put 1% of that into a solar installation. This is the power sector of your house. This is the backbone of your house. This, if you invest it right, will serve you for the next 20 to 25 years. A good solar installation can last that long. But people skimp on this. So you have to select a good solar installer who uses reputed things. I'll tell you the places where solar installation, the solar installers, the solar integrators skimp out. And that leads to a lower price, but it is going to be a hassle for you in the long run. I'm ready to tell this because I know that my company upkeeps the best quality there is. We are known for our quality, and that's how we get our projects. It is mostly through references. One person who has done solar through us is referring the next person, and that's how we get our projects, most of them. Coming to the point, the places where people skimp out. The number one place where people skimp out is in the materials. First thing is the materials. For example, the solar panel itself. So the solar panel, if you get an older technology solar panel, that might be saying the same wattage. For example, right now PERC mono bifacial is the latest. But if I go and just get monocrystalline or polycrystalline, of course that is going to be cheapest. It will say 450 watts maybe, but it's not the same. The technology is higher in the latest one, and you're going to yield much more, because at the end of the day, that is what matters. If your solar installation is able to yield higher, then it makes much more sense. Similarly, they will skip out on the material used. My company uses GI, but most of the solar installers out there, they use MS. MS is not going to last long. It is going to get rusted, and that is the reason why we don't use it. Similarly, they will also skip out on the inverter. This is the heart of your solar installation. The panel and the solar inverter is what generates the power. If you skip out on that, there are brands that are out there who have no actual track record, and then there are the best brands in the world which we give. You can go out and check the top best grid tied inverter brands in the world. The list, you will get the inverters which we use. Directly go on Google. I'm not even going to name it. But what people do is they will get the cheapest solar inverter out there, and automatically the price goes down. What you don't understand is if your daily yield is coming down 5 units on a 5 kilowatt install, you are losing about 30 to 25% of your solar yield in a day. My systems can generate up to 5.3 and higher on an average per kilowatt, but a normal system will only be able to generate 4. That's the maximum it can generate. This happens because of the quality of components used. So again, I'm not saying that do the solar installation with me. Wherever you are, find a reputed solar installer. Find someone who has already done a lot of projects. See what they are giving you. Don't just go and say that I want the cheapest installation. Try to find out the best value for money. In my market, there might be cheaper products out there. There are cheaper installers out there if you just look at the price. But if you look at value for money, I am the best. That I can guarantee you, because the quality of components which I am giving and the yield that you're getting is the highest. At the end of the day, that's what speaks. So remember this when you are going and finding some solar installer out there to install your solar, to integrate your solar. Don't skip out on this. Make sure you're getting the best value for money. I'm not saying get the most expensive. I'm saying that just get the most value for money for you, not the cheapest price, but the best value for money for you. This has been Jace for Indian Business Developer Solar, and I hope that this video helps you.